What's up, Picks and Parlay family? It's me, Detroit Lenny here on a Wednesday afternoon here. Talk a little NFL action. We're gonna talk about college football action. Talk about contests. Oh boy, we got lots to talk about. Might have a dad joke if we can get my wife to talk some. Holy cow, that shit is bright. Sorry, fixing my light here. Um, anyways. Down in the back cave, ready to roll. Possibly have over caffeinated today. It happens. To the best of us. We're gonna talk a little bit about everything though. So buckle up, folks. It's gonna be a ride. I got a little action and a little bit of everything. Gotta remind people, like, share, comment, subscribe. It's interactive. I put a stream comment in there. Kind of, obviously Thanksgiving Day week. That's why. We're talking. So I think we've asked everything from this side. What's your best side to what's your most? I don't know. I've asked everything about Thanksgiving. How do you cook your turkey? I deep fry mine. It is what it is. I ain't afraid to put it in the oven or a roaster, but I've been debating on going with this not airless, uh, uh, oilless air fryer. But I don't know, it looks fancy. I'm old school. Give me a pot and some propane, and I'll make some shit happen. On a lot of fronts. So yesterday, all in all, we finished just under. We were in the red, barely in the red, but we were in the red. Duke didn't come through for us last night. We're treading lightly in college basketball. We're about to ramp that up, but not until we obviously get a little bit further past college football. We got about one more week of college football before we're going to die down on some stuff. So sad, but whatever. The Heat didn't get there. Two-team parlay with Buffalo and Akron. I told you guys the Akron Zips yesterday were live dogs, right? Just straight live dogs yesterday. And they went outright. What was that final? 21-14. We took them in a teaser, took the points, and we took Buffalo in a teaser. I mean, obviously, Kent State. I was surprised Kent State scored 43-7. They lose. So the two-team teaser came through for us, never a doubt. The NBA parlay didn't, or the one parlay I had the Bulls and the Bruins. That didn't work out. Bruins on another parlay, so that didn't work out. We did have Buffalo straight up, though, minus 21.5, over 48.5, and team total over 35.5. So dead on with college football. We continue to be dead on with college football. We didn't get freaky with anything today, surprisingly. There ain't any games on today, right? Am I missing something here? No, I don't have anything for today. I do got stuff on that Thursday Tulane game. I kind of like Memphis there. Just throwing that out there, but I kind of like Memphis in that Memphis Tulane matchup for tomorrow. But there ain't shit going on. There ain't a lot going on with anything right now. So, there ain't any no football. No football. It's the first day in a minute we've had no football, and I don't like it. I don't know what to do with myself. Kids are home. Driving me nuts. I didn't get busy too much with some NBA today either. I got a lot of NHL today, but small NBA stuff, and we'll go over that real quick. I'm just gonna go run down what I'm on personally. You guys ride or shit, ride, fade or follow at your own risk, whatever they say. However you do you, Pikachu. I want to get into contest stuff and talk about NFL. So I'm gonna run through what I'm on NHL wise. If you got questions about chats wise, drop it in the chat. Lisa says Jets money line. Hold on. I'm going down the list. I'm on the over. Oh, and I flipped the. I'm on the Kings. You like to bake your turkey? Now, just traditional in a roaster or traditional. I can't speak. Traditionally in an oven, or like my mom used it for, I think, more space reasons. You only have so much space in the oven. She had this roaster. She just put on this TV tray that was down at the end of next to the counter. And it was like, don't touch that. It's hot. And everybody had to be careful because somebody was going to knock that shit over. And if you knocked it over, the turkey went down and it was all bad. But yeah. What is that? Trouble with Twitter. I don't know. If you're watching on Twitter, are you in the oven? Okay. Yeah. You know the one I'm talking about. The roaster. The mom somebody put it on a like a TV tray or some kind of stand, some kind of janky stand that was like, in a plug that was like, this was the 80s. I'm born in 73, so got a little, in the 80s we did a lot of stuff that was like, too many cords there. You're like, hey man, don't walk within 3 feet of that cord, it might fall out. You know what I mean? I appreciate you stopping by, Lisa. Here's what I'm on for NHL. I'm on Minnesota's money line. I got it at minus 135. It's minus 140 now. I don't like it. I'm telling you right now, I don't. That's probably, there's two that I don't like that I have already bet, but it is what it is. I'm on the Wild money line. I'm on the Rangers money line plus 135. I like that a lot. I'm on the Devils on the puck line at little plus money plus 106, and I'm on them in regulation at minus 130. Minus 135. I think they win and they get the empty net. I think they roll with the Devils. I'm on the Wings, but it is what it is. At home against Calgary, I'm taking the Wings. A short price, minus 110. Calgary's the better team. Calgary probably wins, but whatever. I'm going to bet my Wings. I'm on the Blue Jackets in regulation at minus 103. The Penguins at plus 105 is what I got it at. I think it's now minus 105. So a little flip there. Boston, I got at plus 110. The Bruins. I'm on Tampa, money line and in regulation. In regulation is a little plus money, plus 110. Nashville, money line's juicy. I took it, but I did bet the in regulation as well. That's minus 105-ish. But I did pay the 170 on the money line in Nashville because they will screw around and win in overtime just to piss me off. I'm on the Kings. I'm on the Kings money line. I am on the over there. And I took a stab on Vegas at plus 130. And I took the over in that Colorado game. And I'm going to bet Anaheim. I took Anaheim. And then my last bet of the night in NHL was Ottawa. Ottawa in every way, shape, or form. In regulation, every which way. It says how you like over in the Panthers and the Leafs. I'm not opposed to that. Sean Higgs is here. Sean Higgs is in the chat, and he's behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen. Be thankful, okay? The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Sean. I mean, that's all. What else do I say?
Nothing. What's up? Come on, man. Shave that. It looks like a Billy Goat hair. What is that?
It's my second job, man. Okay, they don't pay me enough. I got to get a Santa Claus gig somewhere. No, I don't know. I just I think it was my son's last youth football game or something. I woke up and I normally have the goatee and I like accidentally trimmed it and clipped it too short, and I just shaved it all. And then I was like mad that it was shaved, and then I just stopped. I don't know. I just haven't shaved in like 3 weeks, and I trimmed it down here, so it's coming in. I don't know. Thinking about letting it go.
Like that. Same with my head. Like I'll be like, oh man, I don't do a couple days. I'm like, am I just gonna let this grow in and look crazy ratty for like 2 weeks?
That's the problem. That's where I'm at right now. I'm just like in that homeless stage where I just look home. I look like, if I had a beanie on, I'd look rough. But I walk around the house, at least my hair, I got hat hair right now, but walk around the house, my hair's all jacked up. I can't even get whatever. I'm like, my wife's
nice and salt and pepper. You got the dark hair and the gray beard.
Yeah. See, so, I'm like, I'm a good look. Listen, I'm pretty. Okay, I've said this my whole life. My mom used to tell me, Leonard, stop telling people you're pretty. You're supposed to be handsome. And listen, I'm pretty, mom. I'm pretty son. I'm a pretty son of you know. Hey, listen, Cody Bennett wants a cookie. And listen, here's the thing, Sean Higgs on this channel. When you ask for a cookie, what do you want, a cookie? Get a cookie. That's the meme you get there. And let me tell you, Cody Bennett has been, don't make me check the stats, Cody's, but you can tell him in the chat. But I'm pretty sure in our NFL contest, we're in week 13 now. I think he's won 4 weeks of the 12. He won back-to-back 10-0, 5-0, and 5-0. And these are numbers against the spread. So Cody's been on Cody gets a cookie when Cody wants a cookie. He's earned his cookie. I think he tied last week too.
The old days, a run like that would get you on the channel.
Yeah, normally now you gotta know the password to get down them steps and stuff. Yeah, I'm in the homeless stage, Lisa. That's where I'm at in my what did I click on? I clicked on something. Yeah, it's rough. I mean, it's been a couple weeks. I mean, I've been brushing it, and it's not. Listen, this is where I'm annoyed with it by now. In about another week,
that's
it
a couple
won't be.
weeks.
Huh?
I didn't notice that on Monday.
No, this is well, listen, it's a lot thicker in person. I don't know. The camera takes off some.
I'm saying I didn't notice that on the Monday video. We did a video on Monday.
No, yeah, it'll come in a little whatever. I don't know. It's probably about 2 weeks. I don't really grow a beard like that. I'm from Detroit, not like the mountains somewhere. I'm not like,
I gotta go back to the videos and see how I looked.
No, I mean, I don't, I mean, I probably shave.
That's my Disney
twice
picture
a week. 3 times because I work from home like twice a week. But like if I had to go like in an office setting, I could shave every day. I'd probably every other day. But I don't know. I'm trying to just get rid of that double chin down there. I'm gonna put something down there, but it'll get annoyed. I'll get annoyed with it because it'll get hot or it's itchy right now. Oh, just
I'm rewatching. I'm rewatching the Monday video. There, I got my white Nike now. I got
takes more. Damn right, Cody takes more. Sorry,
but yeah, it's there, but it's just not as dominant as it is today. I don't know why.
What, your beard?
I didn't notice it as this. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying.
It was there. I just didn't
trim it up too. The line. See that line? I mean, well, I shouldn't say I did it. My wife did it. I'm not fooling anybody. I'm blind in hell. I'm like in the bathroom mirror trying. She's like, give me the razor. I'm like, all right, whatever. So she hates it. So and she's off for the next 4 days. So it probably won't last. It probably won't be here on Monday, folks, to be honest with you. I told her I'm not shaving till the Lions lose. So that was a joke, but now it's like a thing. But there'll be family drama if somebody starts rooting for the Bears on Thanksgiving tomorrow. I'll tell you what. We'll be deep frying more than a turkey, folks. I'm just saying. What do you got lined up for the weekend, my friend? We're about to hit 50,000 subscribers too on Picks and Parlays. So be prepared for I'm looking to do it over the weekend, Higgs. We need 43 subscribers. I don't want to talk about it too much because it's like it varies. Sometimes you lose 1 or 2, you gain 1 or 2, here or there. But
I said, I was going through. I was trying to see how you get rid of subscribers. Like so, I'm like Sean Higgs.
Purge.
You got a bunch of you get caught up in like some bot thing and one person gets it, and I'm going through and there's a bunch of like Russian and Ukrainian or whatever Eastern European names. Like I don't know.
So Russian Xbox. Yeah.
So I'm like, all right.
My biggest fan.
Someone said if you hit block and report them, they come off as because you have them blocked, so they can't subscribe to you anymore.
We don't get a lot of that anymore in the channel. We used to get a lot of that in the live.
Well, that's
show.
what I'm saying. Like
during COVID, we got a lot of that.
Like that's when I got all sudden like a bunch of like every day I was getting like 300-400 subscribers, and they're just all rando. And I'm like, and it looks like okay, I have 1,700 subscribers, and I get 120 people watching the video. It looks like if it was just the people who are actually subscribed, the numbers would look so much better as opposed to just some random algo picking you up and then
taking you. Yeah, just taking you or whatever. I mean, it's nuts because I look at some of the like analytics of the channel, like behind the scenes and stuff. Like, I mean, like just the amount of views on this channel in the last 28 days, over 120,000 views in 28 days. That's just
pretty good.
nuts. Just the numbers. And I'm not boasting. I'm not bragging, folks. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not, I swear. Cause I mean, there's 22 people watching here. Okay. So I'm not that. I'm overly like,
How many views?
Numbers. I don't know. It's
Last
just
30
like
days,
a dashboard on like the summary kind of thing, shows you like watch time, estimated
yes.
Views, number of views.
What's the watch time?
Watch time in hours, 3,000.
The watch time on mine is 480.
Oh, your typical range, I'm sorry, is 5.9 to 7.8. But this month it's down to 3.5. So less but more views, but less time. So I don't know if that equates to shorter videos or whatever, but it's nuts to me that we do a 2 to 3 minute video. We do what, 5 to 10 a week, right?
Yeah.
I mean, me and you, we do like I think 4 and like 3 to 4, like say 7 to 8, 5 to 10 a week, me and you. And those videos will get over 10,000 views. There's 10,000 people out there that watch that shit. Or at least I'd say 5,000. I think that's just nuts that people find the time to take, I don't care if it's 2 seconds or 2 minutes, to watch me and your knucklehead ass talk about sports.
Hold on. Yeah. But when I come on there, I say, hey, take the Buffalo team total over and it sails over into winner. Right? Why wouldn't you come back to watch?
I agree. Well, I mean, it's still, I still find the numbers. Well, you're the man, the myth, the legend. I mean, even Brian Gillihan says it right here. He says,
how's Captain Bry doing? I haven't seen Captain Bry.
There he is, right there. He's on that boat. If you look close, he's at the.
I haven't seen him. He used to come in my chat sometimes. But again,
he said we're in a group chat, me, him, and Julie Carley, and he sent us pictures randomly of like the sunset. It's like my view right now, and then I'll reply with my view from the recliner, with just like
Well, he's probably out on the water.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, when he sends pictures, it's like a Hallmark card. It's something that you send like, kind of in loving memory or something. It's like a sunset,
He said that the nice calm before the storm photos.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. Yeah. Oh God. Speaking of loveliness, my wife.
There she is.
She's got a good. Listen, folks. I'd like to apologize. She's gonna kick my ass for doing this. I'm not apologizing for her. I'm apologizing that she's gonna bombard the chat with a holiday themed. I think she's been going off with dad jokes. My kids have been off school for like 3 hours. Today's their first day home, right? Oh, Thanksgiving break.
Today's their first day home?
Today's their first day. They're off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Well, Saturday, Sunday. They go back Sunday.
My guys have been off since last Friday.
Oh, no. They had school Monday, Tuesday. Right, whatever.
Texas.
One of them was sick, so they didn't go. So whatever. But
poor
she's
Amanda
bombarding people with like holiday jokes. So she has a dad joke and they're not funny, folks. They're not good.
Come on, send them in the chat, Amanda. Let's go.
Yeah, send a dad joke in the chat. But listen, I'm telling you right now, nobody gets the answer if you don't hit the like button. I think that's fair.
I hit the like.
You're an adult. But what do you got going on this weekend? What's the holiday festivities? How you cooking your turkey?
Yeah, I saw that crazy crap. It goes in the oven. I'll put it in early, 7 in the morning, and it'll go in there. What's that? 19 pounds. So about 4.5 hours. Put in the oven early. I'll cook it, and then after that, around noon, he'll be finishing up, and then I'll be time to throw in some stuffed mushrooms.
Do you name them?
Yeah.
Do you name them? Oh, no, my daughters were little. I used to name them.
No names.
They hated it. Yeah.
And then we'll do because you need all the sides. You gotta. My mom will bring over a ham. Here we go. We got a joke.
Here we go. Breaking. What is the turkey's favorite dessert? Yeah. Oh, and it's not pumpkin pie. Which, by the way, I'm not a fan of.
I've never had pumpkin pie. Not starting now at 50. No, thank you.
Now, I don't know. What's all right? What is it? What's the suspense is killing me. I'm sure everyone in the chat is riveted by this right now.
You see me, I'm staring at the
screen. The needles. We're all right here. I mean, millions, worldwide internet. Worldwide. Oh, Peach Gobbler, son of a biscuit. See what I mean? See what I mean? All day.
If she's in the other room, she should just come in instead of just playing on her phone.
I just don't
sending her. How many rules does she send?
Don't come down them steps, man. Just don't. You if you could get down those steps, Mandy, you could come. Peach Gobbler, that was good. You never deep fried a turkey? Never tried it? Never, or you've eaten it? I'm assuming.
No, I'm not gonna deep fry a turkey. If I haven't, so I'm not gonna like. Hey, let's just switch it up on Thanksgiving and try something new. And no,
we had to have a crossover. We had a big Thanksgiving, so we had 2 turkeys one year, and we did 2, one in the oven, one and I deep fried one, and then I never went back to the oven. The only time I went to the oven is sometimes real windy in Vegas or something like that. You know, I'm not. I'm crazy.
How long does it take in a deep fryer? Like 40 minutes, right? It's not long, right?
3 minutes and 3 minutes a pound, basically 3 to 4 minutes a pound.
Yeah.
So I usually do about a 15-pound turkey.
About 45 minutes.
Yeah, 45 minutes. So, you know, I mean, enough. It probably takes longer to heat the oil, honestly.
Well, you got to get it.
Exactly. You know, you're deep. You know, you're heating up 4 gallons of oil. You know, so
crazy hot. A lot of people do it on here, and they do it like in the front of their house, like
I do it in front of my house.
Yeah, people open like the garage, so they're in the driveway with the big.
That's what I do.
Because I figured, listen, if you put that in your yard, chance.
Well,
I mean, you don't want to patio like, by your house.
I got like RV parking on the side, but I don't want to do it next to the house.
Yeah, well, yeah, Lenny, because if you're doing like even if you have like the back concrete patio, or if you have like a Trex deck or whatever, like you don't want that near your house, right? Because it's gonna could blow up, and then you wheel it off. Not that you got a lot of grass in Vegas, but most people have. Put that on the grass. You start with a fire, it'll turn into a lawn fire.
No, I put it right on my front lawn, which isn't a lawn; it's little rocks, pebbles. Yeah, so God forbid anything spill or fall over. It's right into the rocks and the cement and whatever. Yeah. Not near the house. It's pitched down towards the street, whatever. It's just, whatever right there, because I couldn't do it on the side of the house. I was going to do it in the backyard. I tried to do it in the backyard one year, and my dogs. And then I realized as soon as all 3 of my dogs came out the dog door to bark at something, it was like a Christmas Story when the Bunkus' dogs come through the back door, and I was like, oh no. Just saw my life flash in front of me in slow-mo. I was like, oh crap. And I told my son, who was living here at the time, he lives in Arizona now, I'm like, turn the propane off. I'm like, no. I grabbed the pot, I'm like, go to the front. I'm like, we got to get out of here. These dogs are going to kill me. But yeah, stop Geo's in the house.
There's Stop Geo.
16 parlay. He's singing now. Get after it. Listen, I got a few parlays for tomorrow.
Oh no! See, I have a couple sides. Well, we did the free pick the other day, and I said take the Lions and to ladder that puppy up. Right? I think they're going to score a bunch of points for you. So I like that aspect of the Lions game. I came in with a little giant team total over 16.5. I think they're going to score against Dallas.
Okay.
So it's low. I know they don't score points. I know Cutlets looks terrible. I don't care. I don't think Dallas's defense is good. And I'm just going to think why – I think we're going to get a Drew Lock sighting tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
And I lean Miami. I haven't pulled the trigger on that one. But I got 3 games up for the weekend in NFL. And college footies for Friday. I think I got games on Friday. A couple games Friday. Oh, listen, well, all told, I have 2, 4, 6, 7 games. So not a lot, but that's right now.
Not a lot. That's a good amount.
Well, listen, if you look at the leaderboard, I'm 119 and 83. So that's a lot of games. 200 games for the season, in 13 weeks is, it's more than.
I guess in comparison to the record, 7 games, not a lot, but
it's a light schedule. But it's robbery. As much as you want to just take dogs all the time, it's like it's one of those spots where I'm not going to just
I'm not going to
do
blink.
something just to do it. I mean, I'll put a couple games up. I'm winning. I'm winning. College. I started off to a nice 3-0 start today in college hoops. That was a nice 3-0 early day. We had Chattanooga, the over, and the Brown under. So 3-0 out of the gate, and I got a couple more games going. What time is it? 5? What do I got going now? We have Appalachian State underway, I think.
Okay.
And then who else? We got Austin, PA under, Northern Arizona under.
I like this tournament action. The Maui tournament was nice yesterday.
Well, there are so many tourneys. We were talking about this the other day, weren't we?
Yeah.
We talking about like all these things.
Yeah, Ted's chocolate extravaganza tournament at T-Mobile or some crazy crap. Or they got names for everything. I don't understand why Higgs and Lenny don't have a bowl game named after us or something. I mean, nowadays,
Barstool, why don't we have the Picks and Parlays bowl game in Arizona with New Mexico and somebody else who could sponsor?
Yeah, something like that. Or we should.
Didn't
pitch that idea in the newsletter.
Didn't Barstool sponsor a game for like $500,000?
Yeah, they sponsored a whole bowl in Arizona.
It was like $500,000. Like, that's not a lot of money.
Haven't they done that for a couple of years though?
That's not a lot of money when you think about it to sponsor a bowl.
Not even a little bit. And to be honest with you, man, those guys are geniuses. They are over at Barstool. Just marketing wise, just in what they've done and how they've done it. I mean, to grow from what they've grown to whatever this, that, or whatever.
I'd really have to mortgage the house to do that. How would that be, the Sean Higgs Bowl?
Now, what are you going to call it? Are you going to call it the Sean Higgs Bowl?
I would, and the gift packages would be like.
What if you call it Winning for Picks Bowl?
I would. It would be like all the hot sauce I've gotten out of Raising Cane's when I buy Raising Cane's, and like mayonnaise from like.
You got to clean out the condiment bowl.
Yeah, it'll be the condiment bowl. It'll be all little sides that from every time we go out to eat at places. There'll be like Taco Bell sauce in there. You never know what you're getting.
Yeah.
The Whataburger spicy ketchup.
I've never had a Whataburger.
Oh my goodness.
I've never been through Texas, so they're just down their way.
Basically. And they're pretty good.
I mean, I've just now come around to liking In-N-Out.
In-N-Out's all right. They got those on.
You know what I mean? My wife, that's her favorite burger, but she's a
so Whataburger was really good. The In-N-Out's all right. The Culver's is on another level. It's Culver's is better than Whataburger or In-N-Out. But it's a different kind of burger. It's like made fresh. It's not,
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, that's why I like I won't eat like McDonald's fast food stuff like that.
Oh, terrible.
Can't do it. It's just I'm too old for it. My stomach can't handle that stuff no more. Disgusting. I'm getting old now.
I get it.
I got a few. I like the Lions in every way, shape, or form tomorrow, and a few props and everything like that. But I'm not really big into that Dallas and Giant game at all.
It's terrible.
I mean, it's just I'll find something else to do. You know what I mean? I'll watch it, but I won't like it. I think that Miami and Green Bay game is going to be really, really good.
That could be a good one. I like Miami. Tua is behind center. They're putting up like 27, 20 points a game. And the whole, he can't, it's the cold and they're whatever, 1-30 when it's less than 40 degrees. Whatever to that. I understand that. But like last time I checked, Tyreek Hill was playing in Kansas City in the playoffs for a few years. So it really comes down to Tua. And I just like the way he's playing. If he's that bad, well, is it 5 degrees like it was in Kansas City during that playoff game last year when he was out there? He looked terrible.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be 5 degrees. Is it going to be 35 degrees?
It's going to be like
30 degrees? What's the Green
Bay temperature? Degrees and sunny.
It's cold, but...
Well, it'll be at night, so my bad.
Yeah.
So 28 degrees at night.
Little chilly. Throw a little wind in there. I feel like it's in the teens. I get it. But when you're a kid, that's football weather.
That's trick-or-treating weather for me. If I'm having the most success on my bets by targeting correlated alt-line NBA player prop parlays, specifically 3 to 5 legs, continued below.
Not yet. He's typing.
Now, here we go. Now my wife started a trend, keeping everybody on their tiptoes, waiting for the next. He's typing so furiously right now. By the way, they built a Whataburger in Vegas. I'm not doing that. I'm not going down there for Whataburger. Hey, because you know what it is. It's not going to be. I want one in Texas. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, White Castle.
White Castle ain't as good in Vegas. I can get White Castle. I can also get Coney from. I can get the Coney dog at the D down on Fremont.
Oh yeah.
Ain't as good as the original. You know, I can get Jets out here, but it tastes better in Michigan. But I get what you're saying. That's good to know if I'm down there, whatever. Brian Gillihan says NHL, the Canes, Seth Jarvis, Sebastian Aho, point parlay, top line, top parlay, point parlay, great chemistry between together. And this guy, Martin Nikas, every time I bet on him, he loses. That's not true. Only like 6 out of 10 times. Minus 120 assists in 15 to 17 games. I'm the guy that has bet on him the other 2 that he didn't get. And I'm bitter. I'm that guy. That's Brian Gillihan, because he comes in here and he tells me to bet on him all the time, and I never ever remember. All right, second part of the stop question. Shouldn't I just keep exploiting these and maximizing my profits? I'm still holding my standards and not paying more than minus 120 in overall VIG, but man, these are cashing at 65+%. I'm gonna tell you something real quick before Higgs is gonna give you an actual smart answer. I'm going to tell you something he told me a couple years ago, because I said similar something. I said, man, I was trying to, you know, there's a lot going on right now at this time of year. College basketball, football, NFL, you know, NHL, NBA. If you're seeing something and you're seeing the board right, don't question it. Just continue to look at it, right? And our guy Ross Benjamin told me the same thing. I think we were on the same show as he was on too, and said the same thing. So my short answer would be just do what you do. Like, you know, don't stop. If it's working, you know, be. It sounds like you're being, you know, good about it. Minus 120 and overall big and stuff. So
he's brought this up in like Midday Money. We've talked about it, and you know, listen, I'm not a parlay guy, right? Best way to go 3-1, 14 parlays. But as I said, there to him too, if you're laying a 120, I'm not going to jump down your throat for minus 120. Right. And the fact that it's a low juice and you're hitting them at that rate. And Gio's a guy, people come in and put out crazy kind of parlays and stuff.
Yeah.
But if he's keeping track and obviously seeing how he's doing, a lot of people don't do that. That's number one. Forget about even just a parlay, a straight bet. People aren't writing down their plays. They're just going around like, oh, I got some money in there. Oh, I got to
look at, you know what they look at? They look at their account balance. And if it's in the plus.
That's good. Oh, look at this. I got to put in another, you know, they don't understand that they're putting $75 in or $7,500 or whatever the case may be. This is a guy who's a little disciplined. I mean, let's just look at his name. You know, I mean, he's, you know, we'll get into our conspiracies. He's not a guy who's just randomly throwing out ridiculous 19-legger. Like, listen, we love Lex Steele, right? Lex would come in.
I was just going to mention
kind of guy. He's not doing that kind of stuff. He's doing a 3-teamer, a 4-teamer.
That's a lottery ticket.
It's minus 120. That's a safe, not safe. I mean, you're gambling no matter what it is. A straight.
And at the end of the day, right.
But at 120, it's nothing. You're not buying. Oh, I'm going to take my -4, but I'm going to flip it into a teaser. I'm buying points. I'm doing this or that. You're not doing anything like that. It's extending it out. It's a minus 120. You're keeping track of how it's going. What's there to go? I mean, ride it till it doesn't work anymore. Exactly. I am 4-4 in NBA bets this year.
Yeah,
4-4. You want to know what I am in college basketball? I won't even count today.
Probably
86 and 60. 146 college bet. They've been playing basketball for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
I got 140 games. I have 8 NBA games.
And I have to do that to myself too, because I'm having a good NFL season. College football ain't half bad by itself. And I'm football's been very nice to me. NHL, since it started, I haven't really been able to get into it. Like, I felt like I'm just not gravitating. I bet on it for sure, but it's not enough where I'm like, okay, I'm making money on it, or but I'm not losing money, but it's not I'm seeing NFL better, and
Yeah.
I know that. So I'm handicap your handicappers. Well, you got to handicap yourself first and foremost. Know your weaknesses, know your strengths. And I know I'm really good at NFL right now. So there's more eggs in that basket than there is the other basket at the end of the day. But he's right. We're all taught how bad and evil parlays are. But I found exploit FanDuel giving bad alt lines, and I'm documenting my profits. I should keep it for what it works, right? Yes. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix
it.
Until
they find out that you're beating them. I don't know if it's you found them. They're there. They know they're there.
Right. You're not moving the needle. You're not throwing $100,000 on these.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or something like that. So I don't know how much we matter, so to speak. But here's an example of the parlay tonight. Jokic plus points. Yeah, Braun. Oh, yeah, no problem. The Jokic and Braun lines have cashed at 95% this year. Murray's line 85%. I don't hate this at all. No, you ain't blowing up shit. This is what we're here for. No, but I like this. I'm going to leave this up there for everybody to follow or fade at their own risk, whatever you want to do. But I'll tell you what, for me, Sean Higgs is one of those guys too, who when I first met him was like, you don't parlay, don't parlay. Don't tease. I know some guys make some good money teasing this, that. And I think in today's, it's not 20 years ago. We don't have although I miss it. I miss the little pencils. I can still go get one. I mean, I'm still there, but you miss the little, well, this ain't one, but whatever. Like, the little half pencils. And then you'd see Detroit Lenny walking around a sports book like this for all day. When I first moved here 15 years ago, just, this was it. And then it'd be like, oh man, where's that pencil? And then I'd have to look for the pencil, and because it'd be stuck in my glasses, but yeah, man, I'd have pencils everywhere in my hat. But for sure, I miss those days. You're filling out paper and pencil. I miss those days. Sometimes I miss those days where you had to know a guy to make a bet. You had to know a guy that knew a guy. But now, we're spoiled. We're able to just easily enough go on DraftKings. You know what I mean? Just that simple. So it's convenient revenue for them, but I also think now you're able to do more. 30 years ago, I couldn't make a teaser. I couldn't do a teaser bet. I couldn't parlay props. I couldn't do that. Two Finger Tony didn't do that shit. Okay. He didn't do that. Side or total. And the line was the line. And there is no, I'm going to call this guy. Maybe I'm going to call, Four Finger Freddy, because he might have a better line. He ain't got a better line. They got the same line from the same guy. Okay. So, like, the line was the line. There were none of that stuff. So now it's so convenient, and the game has changed. And the game has changed so much that I think that allows parlays and teasers and this, man. Keep doing you, man. You do you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Good questions. You win good question of the week. There's not really an award. You just, what you get. Hold on. This is what you get. What's on a cookie? Get a cookie. You get a cookie. NBA, no betting allowed. Facts, man. However, I'm 1-1, down $2.28. List on player prop and win on total. There you go. Matt Murray 4+ assists in that one, not 8 rebounds. No, you're all good. I'm trying to think here what else we got to go over. What else I got here? I know I have contest stuff. And I didn't. Did I put my contest stuff in for this week? Oh, don't forget to do your ESPN, the Pick'em contest too. That's one that'll get you, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm looking right. Make college football home. Pick 'em. Let's make picks. Oh, it's Saturday games, so you got some time. So take your time. I'm doing all upsets in college football. I'm just telling you right now. Because, well, maybe not all because I can't take West Virginia. But, yeah. You know. No, maybe not. Do I want that? I definitely want that. I don't know what to do in this game. I don't know about that Kansas State, Iowa State game. I have opinions on it. I don't want to get into it, but picks auto saved. Yes. All right, perfect. All right, we're gonna bounce on out of here. We gotta also, guys. You guys gotta remember to make your picks. Lions lay the points. My picks are in. Your picks are in too. All right, so I gotta put my pick. I'm laying the points. I want to take my this 5.5 with Tennessee is going to be the death of me, but I'm on it. I am, and it's going to be the death of me. I'm trying to think. I need a fucking fifth. I always need a fifth. Do we really want to lay? Kansas City's going to beat shit out of the Raiders. Well, Mr. Higgs is back. Oh no, Mr. Craig Trapp is here. Sorry, I was not on the same screen. We were going over contest plays for this week. Your camera's all jacked up. Mr. Higgs is here too. What's up, Mr. Higgs? You guys just hanging out behind stage and just talking crap. I'm going through contest plays.
My dryer started making
noise.
I had a dryer.
Are you delayed, Craig Trapp? You're all blurry.
This camera's probably got to adjust.
You see me?
I could see you, but you're all blurry.
Am I?
Everything's so blurry.
Yeah, you got to move. I don't know. Don't move. You're blurry though.
I got all the kids home, so everybody's on the damn internet.
Oh, I got 3 teenagers. Well, I got 12, 14, and 15. And I had to tell them I have a live show. And at this particular time, I'm like, from 5 to 6, you can't be on the internet. They're like, what? What am I supposed to do? I'm like, I took my 12-year-old. I opened the front door. I go, let me show you what I played with at 12.
Yeah, go outside.
It's called The Outside. And I went just like, it's called The Outside. I go, my mom gave it to me when I was little. I'm going to give it to you. You could go out there all you want. I go, see that basketball hoop out in the street? Remember when you wanted that? Remember that bike that's in the garage? I'm like, it's 65, 60 degrees in Las Vegas. Go outside. You know.
All right, Lenny, talk me off of the Lions, because I would be the jinx of all jinx tomorrow.
You came to the wrong stream. In the great words of Brian Gillihan, the captain, Lions, lay the points. The picks are in for the contest. Lay the points. They're going to score.
There's really only one good. The late game's the only good game. Like the Dolphins.
I think the Bears game. I think the Bears will put up a fight. I think this will be entertaining for the first half. Listen, entertaining football. If you want to see the Lions are going to score 50 points.
I mean, either the Bears win outright or they get absolutely housed. Like that's their offensive line is so bad. I mean,
yeah.
And they actually have a mobile quarterback. I mean, people are giving Caleb Williams way too much blame for that bad offensive line. Like, dude, he did not recruit these guys. He's not the offensive line coach. Like, I mean, he literally snaps the ball and he is running from the second he snaps the ball till he throws it. He's like, what the hell are you guys doing? You don't block at all? So either they figure they can block the Lions or they can't. If they can't, it's going to be turnover city, and the Lions will put up.
This will be like 42-17 or something like that. I mean, the Lions are going to win going away.
See, I worry because and I'm trying to be humble here. I mean, in some way, shape, or form, but I mean, I get it. It's the Bears, this and that, but let's remember 3 months ago, there were people picking the Bears to win this division.
Yeah.
And now,
Stop.
and the Lions,
They were saying that because people are insane. They
Well, they also they did add a lot of pieces, like skill position pieces.
They had
But
what they
didn't add was offensive
the head coach.
linemen. And
they didn't have a head coach, or they brought in a new coordinator and then they promptly fired him. I mean, and you still have a rookie quarterback. When's the last time rookie quarterbacks he's better than Stroud? I don't. Did you see him play at USC his second year there against real players? Come on.
The Lions banged up. Lions are banged up.
I mean,
David
last
Montgomery's
year
questionable. Monron St. Brown's questionable. Carlton Davis, which I think is the best corner we have, is questionable.
He's out. Running back. You got running backs. You're fine.
I mean, well, David Montgomery's questionable. I don't like to rely on Jamar Gibbs this year. I don't know. Craig Trapp told me to give him reasons not to.
Hey,
I'm giving him reasons not.
I'm going to give you this, and people don't always know what I do. Especially around here in the middle of Ohio, in the middle of nowhere. So today I go get my alignment done on my Grand Wagoneer, and the guy's done. He's like, oh, you going to watch the games tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, it's kind of what I do for a living. He's like, what? He's like, man, I love those Lions. This is a guy in the middle of Ohio that's probably around here. It's either it's kind of a third, either the Browns, Bengals, or the Steelers, because we're basically a couple 2-3 hours from all three. And for him to say that, I was like, you think? I was like, everybody's on the Lions. That's like the easiest.
That's what I don't like.
Everybody's on the
listen,
Lions.
They had last week was their ho-hum kind of go through the motion game. If they would have went in there and blast 24-6, they cover, looks like a big win. They didn't play good. That game was like slow moving the entire time.
Yeah, they were half stepping for sure. I know that they have had this game circled. They want this game.
They lost last year, right? Lenny, they lost last year in the spot to them.
Yeah. It was who was it? I had the over in that game. I forget who they played. Green Bay?
Oh, the Bears.
Was it the Bears last year?
Lions played the Bears last year.
I think I had the over, and I think it was like they crushed it in the first half, and then they had to score a couple late to get me my over. But I don't know. That game scares me. The second game, the Cowboys game, oh my! How are the Cowboys our favorite? I was like,
you're right. You're right. It was Green Bay. My bad. It was Green Bay. It was 29-22 loss.
But they had to score like right at the end for me to get my over. I remember that. It was like
29-22 loss. I just and traditionally,
the Dolphins game is good though. The Dolphins, I mean, they've kind of put it back together. If the Dolphins win this week, like they're back in it because maybe not to win the division because Bills look great.
Playoffs are alive,
right? Playoffs are alive.
For sure.
I like the over. I think we get some points in that game.
Does anybody have the weather that game? I'm a little nervous about my team in Green Bay in November.
Everybody's saying that. They bring up like the last 30. Tyreek Hill played in Kansas City. He's not going to be bothered by the cold.
I don't worry necessarily about that, but it's more Tua. But I mean, I see it's like 28, maybe possible snow. But no
Did
wind.
Tua play at Oklahoma?
No, Tua played at Alabama.
No, but who went to Oklahoma after Tua?
Hurts.
I thought Hurts. That's
And remember Tua last year when it was Kansas City, it was like -17, and it was like
but that was come on, that was you knew that game.
Crazy.
Minus 17 is different than 25.
That's true. What are our opinions on this Friday game? I know both of you guys have a great premier packages lined up, premium plays lined up for the weekend or whatever. But when I ask this, what do you think about the Friday game? I just don't like the Friday game. I don't care about the matchup or whatever. I don't like having a Black Friday game. I don't like it. I want to go Thursday. I want to go Sunday.
I think NFL needs to find a way to have a game every day. I don't know how you do scheduling wise.
This is the CFL, but they
7
could
days
go
a week.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Have you not seen somebody? Come on, it'll be terrible product.
They would have to add like an extra bye week so that like would always be coming in like on buys or something. Like, what if they played the London game?
You're breaking.
No, you're breaking up.
We lost you. I don't know if you can hear us, but we lost you. He froze. I don't know. He's thinking out, right? Who knows?
I'm not. I'm with you.
Wait, is he back?
They added a Thursday night game for Thanksgiving.
You froze for a solid second. Yeah.
These motherfuckers on my.
I'm telling you.
I hate the London games early on Sunday mornings. I don't
I'd
know
rather
how
have a Friday game in the U.S. than these Germany, London, Mexico. I don't want none of those overseas
games. That's
games.
the thing is like they're going to have these games because they're trying to put teams there. So it's like that's going to happen. But imagine no one watches that game at 9 a.m. in the morning on East Coast, and no one's watching it in Vegas at 6 a.m.
Nobody.
Like
nobody
so if you
here.
had it, I don't know how if you had that like as I don't know. The problem is the time difference. I guess it'd be really late over there. But I mean, like, who cares? I think that would be awesome. Imagine if it was like on a Saturday at 6 p.m. or something, or 3 p.m.
Yeah, but they're going to take away from college football money.
I don't care about that.
Well, I know, but the NFL, I mean, they trademarked the 2-minute warning. They trademarked the phrase. Do you know that in college football, you will never hear nobody say 2-minute warning now? It's the 2-minute.
Well, you can't even say Super Bowl, right? You have to say big game.
Yeah, it's a big game. It's not Super Bowl, right? Yeah.
Well,
they trademarked 2-minute warning or something. You have to say 2 minutes to the half or something. Watch Fox Sports college football this weekend. When you see it, they will never ever say the 2-minute warning. That's an NFL term.
That's like Pat Riley. He has he trademarked three-peat.
Yeah.
And how about this? Forward. If the team wins 4 in a row and they use that,
Craig, can we trademark that one repeat?
I mean, you know, like,
do you know
what kinds of hell
I should trademark Detroit Lenny?
Okay, picks and parlays. Do you know what kind of hell I had to go through to get the trademark for picks and parlays? I mean,
I'm sure there was
a big trademark attorney, and I mean,
you got to know a guy.
I mean, it probably cost me $20,000 back in the day to get it. I mean,
I could have called a guy.
And then you have to renew it every 3 years, and people can try to so we've had. I mean, we spent a bunch of money to.
You got to claim it.
Yeah,
they can try and claim it. And
please, how many there's crazy parlays that they try to steal the name for their little pages. It's terrible.
You know what?
It's endless process of fighting that stuff.
Real quick, let's get off the legal train. Quickly though, because Craig, we didn't ask you this. We have multiple questions running up to this point now that you're on the air. One, how do you cook your turkey? Do you in the oven or do you deep fry it? 2, favorite side dish. And 3, what does a turkey eat for dessert?
Okay. I mean, I love deep fried stuff. Look at me. But I don't like
I know, right?
I don't like deep fried turkey.
No. I deep fry my turkey.
No.
Look at me. Do I look like I'm not
but
a deep fried
turkey? Like turkey and dressing, like it has to start there. Mashed potatoes, dressing, those are the staples. Like everybody has them, every family. And then dessert, right. I'm a pecan pie guy, even though I do I wouldn't talk anybody off of pumpkin pie, but I think pecan pie is kind of American for me, Middle West.
Well, I don't know about side dishes. That's my wife's handles all of that.
Stuffing with sausage. That's it.
Yeah, stuffing with sausage too.
It's like the three of us looks like we didn't miss a whole lot of the side dishes.
No, that wasn't. That wasn't. Not. I don't do the yams. I'm not big on
no yams. No sweet potatoes.
Yeah, no. I don't want a sweet potato stuff. No, mashed potatoes, gravy.
I do have a sweet place in my heart. I guess it's not sweet, but savory. But I love green bean casserole. I can
eat that cold, just by itself.
You guys are nasty.
The best is after, you go somewhere and they're like, "Hey, we got extras," and no one wants the green bean casserole. Load it up with me.
I'll take it. My mom, when we were a kid, this is a true story. I'm going to sound
right in the garbage. I don't even try to save it.
My mom would. Oh no, my mom would when the green bean casserole, holiday dinner, it'd start, and she'd go, "Okay, no, everybody got okay. Now you can have yours, Leonard," because I would take so much, and I'm like, I'll just. Tilt the bowl and you're just scraping it on your plate. And then she would make sure everybody had their own first. And then when I grew up and moved away and holiday dinner, she'd make my own little thing for me to take home. Yeah. I love green bean casserole more than I love turkey.
Yeah. I like when people make it throughout the year. Just don't wait for Thanksgiving.
No, we make it all year long. You could have chicken, ribs. It don't matter.
Easter comes around and they're like, "What do you want?" I go, "They're talking ham or turkey or whatever." I go, "Green bean casserole."
Green bean casserole. Yep, and I like my stuffing with sausage in it.
Yes.
Don't come at me with that stovetop stuff.
But someone asked me the other day, do you like your stuffing in the turkey or outside the turkey? I was like,
outside.
Yes. I said, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why do I got to pick?
Like, I'm not picking. I'll eat either one.
Right. People ask me, well, you drink beer, you drink whiskey. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. What's your favorite beer? Free. And that's what my cousin used to say that. I'll never forget that. People go, oh, what kind of beer you like? He'd say free. And he's like, what? And he's like, free. You give me a free beer, man. I'll drink it.
Where did you get free beer? That's what I'll go back to Detroit. I just was there, a month ago. I'll go back to Detroit if I get free beer.
Yeah. Good stuff.
My wife made key lime pie for tomorrow for dessert for me.
I like key lime pie.
Yeah.
Underrated.
My favorite country music star is Kenny Chesney, and he has a song called Key Lime Pie because he's a big key lime pie guy. And I'm like, that song was made for me because I when you go south in like every restaurant, in Florida, like sells key lime pie. I'm like, what do you got for dessert? Do you have key lime pie? Okay, I'm having a piece because I gotta try it because they're all different. They're little,
Yeah. See, I feel like that's a territorial. I don't want to say territorial. That's wrong.
South.
But like a regional. Yeah. Like I feel like it's better in the South. No offense.
She's doing an apple pie.
My wife does an apple pie every year. She likes her.
We got another
crumble.
It's a pecan pie with like fudge on top of it or something. They did a pecan or pecan. They call them pecans. I call them pecans. They lose their mind when I am.
Yeah, I've never been a big pecan pie guy though. No. I'm not.
What am I, a squirrel?
I'm not a big.
I don't want nuts in my mouth. No, thank you.
Man, but you also have thick Detroit style pizza. So I don't know if you know about food after all. Detroit.
Yeah, exactly. Detroit Lenny's pizza.
The best pizza ever made. Detroit style pizza.
Terrible.
It's a meal. I mean, if I wanted cardboard.
Where did I go? Where did I was in?
Buddy. Did you go to Buddy?
Lasagna.
Buddies.
They call their lasagna pizza.
No, that's not true. Lasagna's a lot thicker.
It was good.
Buddies is good, man. It's traditional. It's the pan.
As Dave Portnoy says, it plays like offensive lineman. It looks heavy, but it plays light on his feet. That's what you need in Detroit style pizza. It looks really heavy because it's
very airy,
but it is it's like airy bread. So
see, Higgs,
Lenny, I got a joke for your wife. She's still in the chat or no?
I don't know.
All right, you could take this is easy to remember. What do you call a fast turkey? Excuse me, what do you call a running turkey?
A running turkey. What do you call a running turkey? What?
Fast food.
Fast food.
Get it? Fast food. Amanda, there's your joke, Amanda. Did you hear?
You guys are reading from the same joke book, huh?
All right. So there's one game tomorrow in college football. Did you guys cover this yet?
No, Memphis.
Tulane, Memphis.
Tulane, Memphis.
Memphis has a lot of, or Tulane has a lot on the line. If they win this and things break right,
they're in.
They possibly could get it. They kind of need some crazy stuff in the Big 12. Like the Big 12 is where it's. They need either Boise to lose or they need the Big 12 to really I guess a bunch of losses this week. I guess would happen.
Yeah, the Big 12. I was trying to figure it out today on the show. I'm like, I don't even know who
wins. They're in. And if Arizona State wins it, they'll be in the. They need to win 2 games. They need to win this week, the Big 12 championship game, and they'll be in.
And they're in. I was like, I don't even know. K-State, I don't even know.
I don't even know who has the next tiebreaker other than Arizona State because they're all so close. I know this. Colorado basically has no shot to get in.
They're out of it. Yes, they're out of it.
They need all the other teams would have to lose, and that's not happening. So.
I saw Colorado, the other one. How funny would it be when Colorado State gets into the playoffs if they somehow, if they win and get into the championship? I think if they win, if they win, they leapfrog UNLV? Or how does that work, Lenny? They have a shot, Colorado State, no?
I think they lost last week. I think they're out, right? Isn't UNLV now?
No, I'm looking.
No, they're not.
So is UNLV's one game behind them?
UNLV needs to beat Nevada to play Boise.
Right. If they win, they're in, I think.
If they win, they're in.
Right. Colorado State needed to win this past weekend and they lost, right?
They're not at T-Mobile, at Allegiant in Vegas. Yeah. So that's their big thing. Is it's basically a home game for them. If they beat UNR at home, Nevada this week, they're in, and then they got to play at Allegiant Stadium in Vegas against Boise. for the Mountain West.
Yeah. And even if they win, though, I don't think UNLV will get in. I think they just have too much. But they'll win the Big 12 or win the Mountain
Boise.
West.
I think Boise wins everything. Well, I mean, Mountain West.
I mean, if you're that conference, you want Boise in because that split would be huge. If UNLV wins, they're not getting in the playoff, so they won't get a piece of that. Everybody divides up that piece of that pie, that financial pie. So
yeah,
I mean, Boise's going to get every call.
Yeah, for sure. So. For sure. Any crazy upsets you guys like?
But if Tulane wins, Tulane's this is a crazy because they're double digits, right? It's 13.5.
Oh, I thought 13. Oh, we lost him again. The damn kid.
He's back here. He is.
Oh, there he is. I was going to say, kids must be streaming a new show.
Yeah,
new episode just started.
Those sons of bitches.
That's great. It's froze. It was great when you said that. Your face was froze too, and you looked so angry. It should be a meme. But go ahead. Tulane.
I mean, it's 13.5, Higgs, right? You got to take Memphis, right?
I'm taking Memphis in a teaser with the Lions tomorrow.
So Tulane needs to win, Boise to lose, and then the Mountain West winner will be ranked behind them to get in there.
Tulane needs to win out, and they need Boise to lose one of the next 2 games.
Yeah, but but they need the whoever that is out of Mountain West to be ranked behind them too. It says.
Right, which I think will happen. I don't think UNLV will jump.
I mean, Army wins out.
I mean, and I'm going to be honest. The Mountain West they have 2 teams. But I believe too. I don't know. I guess how does Army are they going to play Army?
Army
could still get in. Not the thing, the championship. I think.
Is it Tulane Army though?
They need to beat Tulane in the championship game.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
So that's the championship game next week. Tulane Army.
No matter what. No matter what happens this week.
Yeah. That's set.
I thought Army could lose. Could no.
And then Army still plays Navy after that.
Yeah, Army still has to play Navy.
Right, but they're not in the same league, right? This year.
Mm-mm.
Yes, they are. They're in the AAC.
I thought this was the last year. Army and Navy haven't played yet.
They played last week, didn't they? Who did Army play last week?
No, they haven't played. Hold on, I'm looking right now. Where's Army at?
I thought this was the last year that Army was independent, and then next year
they're in the AAC.
Okay, well they haven't played yet. They play next week. They play.
That's
They play the week after the conference championships.
Yep, you're right. I messed up.
Oh, okay.
The Command Trophy game.
That's what it is.
I mean, Army just needs to not play Notre Dame. They'd be undefeated. They could have played anybody else. I think they would have won.
I like Memphis tomorrow. I like them with the points for sure. I like them in a teaser. I love them in a lot of different ways, Memphis. But I think Tulane probably wins the game. I don't know if they cover it.
One of our old school handicappers' name was Joe Miko, and all of his dogs were named like Parlay, Teaser. You should definitely have a dog named Teaser, Lenny. Of all people that loves the teasers, Lenny loves his teasers.
I do love my teaser. I mean, you think about it. You're going to take
maybe 20? Adopt another kid and change his name.
No. Don't say that shit out loud. My wife, if she's still in the chat, you give her any ideas. This house is full, baby. Listen to me. I'm talking to you right now, Amanda. I'm talking to you right now. This house is full of love. It cannot hold any more than any. I already got kids coming this weekend. I mean, we're full. The Wenson Inn is full.
Maybe
until further notice.
Maybe we have to start having grandkids, but you have to make sure that.
No, don't say that either. Don't say that out loud. What the hell's wrong with you? Don't you put that bad juju on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you put that on me.
Her middle name would be Teaser.
No,
Lenny.
I would
Teaser,
totally. Yeah. No,
Lenny
you
Teaser
can't.
Winston.
No, you can't do
LTW.
it. Teaser. No, I got my no, Grant. Yeah, you're full of slander. No grandkids.
Okay,
You have to remember my
granddogs.
wife. You have to remember my wife
Granddogs.
is 17 years younger than me.
Yeah,
She's only,
his wife's 27.
no, she's not. She's 34.
Look at her. Oh, wait, there's a difference. She looks like she's 15
yeah.
years old.
Either way,
What?
no, I have
You
not.
were
I'm
dating
not.
when you had
I am
her
not.
back?
Oh my God, these guys.
This guy.
I'm going to jail. I'm going to hell. I'm going to so many
This
places.
Lenny.
I'm gonna
I
have.
thought Lenny was much younger.
Oh, you see this luscious beard growing out. Look, he's stunned by the beard right now.
How old are you, Lenny?
He's 50.
Yeah. I'll be. What year are we in? 24. I'll be 52 next year.
I thought you were like 5 years younger than me. You're a couple years older than me.
No, I'm older than both of these guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I turned 50 in June.
You know,
This
I didn't
is a
even
tough-
go gray
25
until I
is a
got
tough
hired
year
to
for
fix
me.
the parlays.
Tough
I
year
was
for me.
all dark haired. They all look like this down
I
here.
just did
And
50.
then Craig
I just
hired
switched
me, and I
50
went
over.
gray.
50 for me this year.
I got gray hair everywhere. It's okay. It's okay, Len.
It's all right.
It's distinguished. It's distinguished.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
all right. So,
my wife loves me, so I'm good with it.
so
Why is-
Lenny,
how is
gun to
Tulane
your
higher?
head. Teaser,
Oh,
Lenny, Teaser, Winston. We'll call that grand dog.
that's yeah.
Grand dog.
Okay.
And
I'll
we'll
tell you
call
what.
it-
You want a 3-team plus 160 DraftKings plus 160 teaser. Lions over Memphis. You're welcome. Thank me later. I'll see you guys Friday, 5:00. Check out both these guys' premium plays. Don't shake your head, Higgs. You're gonna ride with it. Check out
You
both
said-
these guys' premium plays. We're 43 people away
You said
from
Lions?
54. Lions in a teaser. I'm gonna take them down
Okay,
under
teaser. Okay.
to 4. Yeah, Lions down to 4. Right? I think
Is Tulane's quarterback at how was this line 14 with Memphis? Is it this because they crapped the bet on the road? Is that why they're a 14-point dog?
yeah. Because last
I
week
also
they
think they probably are like the same thing with like Boise's going to get every call. Tulane's getting every call because if Tulane wins out and they get a little help with Boise, or maybe the Big 12 goes crazy, they sneak in.
Memphis's defense sucks.
Distribute.
I don't listen. They lost the game after the Florida State game. I sort of get that. That was a huge franchise win. Even though Florida State's bad, it's still you beat your old coach. And then you lost 56-44 to Navy. It was a wild one on the road. It wasn't like some kind of whatever. And then again, you lose a wild one against San Antonio. Like, it's not like these guys don't score points. You get 14 points with them?
I think it's a
like the
shootout.
over,
I
too.
wouldn't
I mean-
hate that this totals at like 55, 56. I wouldn't hate the over here too. I mean, pending a weather report, I don't think it's anything crazy wind
Weather,
or
Lenny.
rain.
What is it? What's the weather going to be, Lenny? Weather,
It
Lenny.
says 60. It says
Oh.
60.
Rain? No rain?
No rain. Doesn't say anything about rain. No wind.
wind.
So
Wind's
any
always the
kind
killer
of crazy,
No.
unless some kind of storm rolls in that I don't see, I think we get a shootout. I mean,
All right.
Tulane's got a little defense, but who
All
they
right,
play?
I'm gonna
Navy,
kill somebody.
0 to Navy, 6 to Temple, 3 to Charlotte, who I think fired the coach. I mean,
I'm
Temple
going to
fired
kill
the coach.
somebody. All right. I'm gonna sign off because I'm gonna kill these kids.
there you go. Go deep fried turkey.
All right.
Goodbye.
Everybody, happy Thanksgiving. Sorry about my freaking connection.
You're
And
fine.
we'll do this again. How about next week?
There you go. Let's do it again next week after we hit 50,000.
50,000.
50,000. 50,000. Higgs, promote what you want. Tell them where to find you daily and all that good stuff. And then I'm going to bounce on out of here. I'm going to start the pre-celebration tonight.
Well, listen, I'm on the Pigs Parlays channel here. You all know that. You see me there. You can find the Midday Money Show, not on this channel, but on it's around, still affiliated with,
Yeah,
still the
absolutely.
site, but-
Winning for picks. Check it out.
So the old, type in that little Midday Money. There you go. We do that all the time. Look at lines on, that. We do that Sundays. You pop in and say hello there. We do the Look at Line show. And again, the premium plays are up. Number 1 college football, number 1 college basketball. Having a nice little November to remember. And December's coming. So listen, football's wrapping up. Let's be honest. It's bowl season. So college football is basically over. We're going to have 50 games left or whatever it's going to be. It's But again, NFL playoff time, college hoops,
Gotta
and
love
then
it.
we'll gently ease into the water, dip into the hockey and NBA and the NBA realm. 4-4 with NBA, 7-9 with hockey. I'm not. Why am I going to do that when I'm cashing the other two sports that are rolling
Right.
along right
Yeah.
now?
Right.
So
Absolutely. I'll tell you what though, and that just sometimes you got to be reminded. Sometimes I think I need another person's voice sometimes, like, to just remind me of that and stop. I know that was a great question earlier, and sometimes if you're seeing something good,
yeah,
you know, keep
I told you
focusing
that.
on it. You're doing
You
something
said this
right.
on the
Don't keep
show.
trying.
Gio, I've told it's fine. Like, don't read. Hey, the season started. I'm going to jump right into whatever. Well, if
Yeah.
you're doing good in football, what are you running to? Let me find something on the ice. I got to start studying. No reason to.
Yeah. No,
It's September. Right? I get people want to run the football because they think they know everything about football.
I tread lightly in football, even though I think that's my best sport.
Baseball. You've just been in baseball for 5-6 months. So it's like, oh, let's do some hockey right now. You have NFL, college football, those who do Canadian football, NBA, and NHL all starting within a week of each other or whatever it is, right? They're all around the same time. Maybe NBA is a little later, but you get the gist of it.
Right, yeah.
The footballs, hockey, college, Canadian football, here comes NBA preseason. You've just been playing baseball for the last 5 months, spending every day. You're looking forward to football. How are you going to run into another? You don't have to. That's a lot of work. Let's be honest, folks. You're not sitting at home doing this full time. You're going out to a job, right? I mean, what? Lenny's home.
Yeah.
Right, Lenny. I mean, like, who? If you're Captain Bry's out on the deep blue sea,
trying to hustle internet some spots. You know what I mean?
I mean, and I'm just saying, from the standpoint of what you need to study and just
there's only so much time in the day.
Learning to get up to speed on 60 new teams in 2 sports on top of everything. Yeah. That's just NBA, and I'm talking 300 and college basketball teams, folks.
Yeah,
130 college football teams. We're not even talking about the sub-level divisions. If you want to get them, I mean, I don't like to jump into that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's even nuts.
It's fine. Remember, here's number one, Lenny. It's you're like, oh, good luck unless you're against me. It's you. Worry about yourself. Don't. Oh, these other people are doing this. You don't have to do that. Are they paying their bills? They're not paying their bills. Worry about it.
I know a lot of handicappers that
you're
just
in competition with nobody.
Sport.
You're in competition with nobody but yourself.
I like those guys, and I like to think sometimes, like, I envy those guys that just come around. Like, you only hear about them during college football, or you only hear about them during baseball. They're the baseball guy. They're the hockey guy. They're this guy. You don't have to be the guy for everything. I got a guy for that. That's that guy. You know what I mean? Me, I'm the football guy. You know what I mean? If I want an NBA play or an NHL or something like that, but check out Higgs's premium plans. All weekend long, packages up. We're going to bounce on out of here. I got to run. Good luck unless you're against us. We'll see you guys Friday, 5:00 somewhere. See ya.